So yeah, because I didn't use this woolen blanket for a while, so I thought, oh yeah, let's wash it. So when the second blanket, the goose down blanket, was gone, the woolen blanket was still wet. So one night with the cat, I slept in my outdoor Corinthian jacket and my down trousers. I have trousers, like, you know, to go to the Himalaya with. So I was warm laying there. It's just a psychology thing that you need something kind of, me, I do, something heavy resting on me so that I would feel safe. You know, yeah, I have to concentrate on the path. That's why you see so many red options to sit down on alpine hiking paths, because when you walk, you watch the floor. You don't want to trip. You know, there is stones like that, and also my shoes are perfect for this. It's not the shoes, even if you have good shoes. If there's a lot of pebbles, you know, you slide. So the red benches, you know, that's then the option to sit down and to enjoy the environment, the surrounding, because you cannot really watch too many things around you when you go a path like this. There are stones and pebbles and roots to trip over, and these water lines, like the water, there is a root. Yeah. So yeah, today is a hot day. Yesterday it was raining, so I saw him kind of sleep, like sit in the rain, and then he fell asleep on that black plastic thing. And so he was asleep. When it had stopped raining, he was still there. So all the rain, the wet fur isn't the problem to the cat. You know, it maybe was also seeking the coldness because of fever. Many times I went with my lips touching the ears of the cat. So if I'm supposed to be 37 degrees Celsius, this is, and the cat is just 1 degree more, like warmer, it shouldn't be hot. It should be like a little bit hotter than me. Usually his ears were like on the bottom, very hot, and the further up, I think the less blood, so the colder. But maybe it was also all normal, I'm not sure. Yeah, so now I'm running down here, then I'll go back home, walk up home. I won't have any battery. I haven't been able to do the battery stuff, and yeah, I don't have money for the cable car. I will just get 58 Swiss francs. That's the last money I have for this month. And you know, I checked my account, 5 Swiss francs it will cost on the 1st of July for them doing all the account work, whatever service, which is too much. I mean, we are giving them all our money so they can work with it in these terminated businesses, and then they want money. The banks should just be glad that we are giving them our money, and everything else is done electronically. Come on, why would you want to have money for something in earlier ages? Yes, maybe some human being actually had to take the money from you and then kind of write down into a booklet what you just have given to him, so that you could take that booklet with you and you could be assured you will be able to get it back anytime. Yeah. Later. And like really, interests don't really, you know, when you have nothing on your account. So the bank doesn't even give you money for your money on the bank when it's in the bank. So the people that have a lot of money, they don't have to pay for their account at the bank. But also the bank has to give them money, because the percentages every year, you know, it accumulates. So they will have to give them money. So that's kind of funny. But you know, since the banks are owned by the rich, yeah, everything is set so that they have it easy and agreeable to them. Yeah, I'm kind of tired a bit as well, because I haven't really done anything else but washing the floor, the bed sheets, then the blankets, and then the cat as well, because it was so very often sitting in its pee. Twice I saw it. So I've been washing a ill cat. He didn't like it. But I figured if he has fever, that one will help a bit. And also it was necessary. He was stinking like pee, and he wouldn't lick his fur and get clean. So that one is another sign to me. It might be hairballs. You know, it took me so long now I'm not a veterinarian. So by now I'm getting to be one. Oh yeah, the funny mouth movements. Oh yeah, wanting to eat but then not being able to. So I will give him olive oil and he will just poo the hairball, I hope. I just really hope he makes it, because today is a hot day, and if he doesn't stay in the wood where it's cold, he will just dry out even more. And then he tumbles when he walks, and he might even, you know, get into an accident by that. Maybe that's the reason why he comes back like early evening to late night, when he can be sure the other cat is asleep. So then he feels safe, because he won't have to run away. And yeah, I guess I have it all prepared. Like when he enters the house, I will put him on my lap and I will take his little head, you know, and I will turn him all over so he's laying. Or if not, I will just get his head sideways a little bit. Cats chew sideways a little bit sometimes. They don't chew, but they throw around the food. So they turn their head to the left and right. So I know I can do that. And then I will just pour this oil into his mouth. And if he spits it out, I will wait for like 10 minutes and do it again. Olive oil is perfect, and I've got the best. Like, you know, always. Nutrition wise, I'm well equipped. So these are the plans, yeah. We don't go here, we go here. We are almost in the valley. Yeah, I'm just going to the shop. I'll get the money, because nowadays the shops are our post offices. There aren't any post offices anymore. And the bank too has closed down. The post office has closed down, people here used say where the post office used to be. So now I know, Esther lives where the post office used to be. It's the lady I've been talking about. Well, I wouldn't want to say wise lady because she's old. Because sometimes it doesn't take aging to be wise. Like when you think of that, when you think of that child I've talked to in the train, she went, SpongeBob, what does he catch undersea? These jellyfish. Yeah, when they were in a holiday, jellyfish, they were all made to swim into a tunnel that they had made and the pond, and then the jellyfish were all there where it's really hot, the water, because they built it into the land. I hope you know what I mean. They were like building a structure like this is like this, So here is all the sea. So through this tunnel here, the koalas go, the jellyfish, and then they are in this sort of pond, and then they just put all the sand on top of them, so they died. And that girl went, telling me this horror, and I could tell by her facial expression she didn't like it, so she wasn't saying I didn't like it. So that's wise to know that this is no good, even though all the adults, are on about it. And she said those had stitched her and her family and everyone. So she suffered from those animals, and still she goes saying, let them live. She wouldn't have done so. So that Esther in the valley has a biblical name, but otherwise, she says that she's got borreliosis. That one, this is one of those red benches they put up so that you once at least get to see the environment, which is like this around here. Oh, okay. So and I have to admit, I will pass by Esther today and I won't share ice with her, like buy some ice and then eat it with her. She once mentioned that she would love to go eating ice with me in the nearby restaurant, so now that's why I bought some for her. Today it's just about stealing toilet paper in the train station's toilet and the other paper to dry the hands as well. I'm running out of you know what, like that one, dry, nothing left. So I wasn't running today. It was a mixture between running and walking, but that's fine.